Show you how to install the Ski Button Ski Rack system, which is a nice way to store your skis in the garage along the wall. We have that bigger piece of wood up there because in the summertime we're going to store mountain bikes there, but right now in the winter we wanted to have a place to store our skis for easy access and a place that they can dry off when we get home from skiing and have them in the garage. So these ski buttons work really nicely to store skis on them because they engage the binding section of the skis there. And it's a ski button. You can buy these on Amazon or eBay. It's I think you pronounce it Totti. The Totti Button Ski Rack, or Button Ski Rack. So it's a nice way to store your skis. We decided to mount a 2x4 stud up to the wall first using lag bolts. We use these really strong lag bolts. Let me get out. Will you grab out one of those for me, Jace? Yeah. We'll show them what those lag bolts look like. So we use these lag bolts. How long are those? What does this say on there? I think they're 3 inches long.
Yeah, they're 3 inches.
So it's 3-inch long lag bolts. So they went clear through the stud and into the stud. We marked the studs with the stud sensors. So we use these lag bolts to hold the 2x4 in place and got it all level and mounted up. And then we started screwing on these ski buttons. And then we finally got our shipment of the next set of 5. They come in sets of 5 ski buttons. So we just did a pre-drill hole.
We pre-drill the hole 7 inches apart, and then so you can change this depending on how tight of a space you need to. We just wanted to be able to easily get our fingers around it, so we chose 7 inches. We went through, we marked all those spots. We drilled it with the drill, and then now we're just about to show you. So you take the washer.
Before you put that on, what drill bit size was that?
So
that the pre-drill was I think it's 5/32 seconds.
So we had 5/32 drill bit on there.
Yeah, it's the 5/32 drill bit. We use a little bit of tapes as a depth gauge, but you don't have to do that. Just kind of drill it just deep enough for the screw to engage. The ski buttons come with screws.
They come with
a nice black screw that matches and a washer so you don't crush the plastic. There's a little, you can see that. You hold that. No, not that. Take the drill bit. Thank you. So there's the screw it comes with and the washer. So you put the washer on and then put it on the ski button.
So it's down there in the ski button. So sorry, I gotta throw on my drill bit real quick.
While he's doing that, I just want to show you, it's a nice setup. It's a nice way to store the skis. It looks really fancy, and you can have your skis all lined up along the wall. And then we could take these buttons down in the summertime if you want, but I don't think we'll need to. I think we can leave them up.
Yeah, it's pretty easy installation as well. So then you just basically screw it in carefully. It's preferred that you have a clutch drill, so you can have the clutch set to 13 is a recommendation of ours. And that gets it just tight enough to where it's not is not loose, but not too tight to where it will crush the plastic.
Yeah, that is nice and snug there. So yeah, that's how you install those ski buttons. They're actually really easy to install and they work really well. I prefer the ski button system over the kind that has the 2 bars to hold the top of the skis, because this you can just use it on any binding. The only situation we found the ski buttons don't work is with backcountry skis. Like these are a pair of my backcountry skis, for example, that didn't work with the ski buttons, so just because of the type of binding they have. But most normal ski bindings that are like this, that have that little area where the button can engage, work really well with the ski buttons for installation. So pretty easy to do.
Yeah.
It's gonna be nice to have these all organized.
Awesome.
And there you have it. The skis look nice and organized, and they're up on the wall off the ground. And we used to just store our skis in a bucket in random places throughout the garage. We used this kind of big old bin, but we still keep our poles in here, but we might come up with a different organization system for that. But that's where we used to store a bunch of the skis. But this is a much nicer, more organized system. And it just looks nice too. Looks like my son jerry-rigged it to make it so even my backcountry bindings would stick on the ski button there. So looking good to have all our skis lined up We're a big ski family. We like to go skiing, so it's nice to have them organized here. How to install the Totti Button Ski Rack. They're not sponsoring this video, but I wish they were, because it's actually an awesome rack system. We think it's pretty impressive. This is why it's our favorite rack system, because it holds firmly to the bindings and it doesn't rely on the curvature part of the ski to hold in place. Like some rack systems just have two metal things that hold the skis from the top like that. But not all skis have an equal amount of curvature, and some are too small for the size, and you have to make custom racks for each different ski size if you're trying to hold it on the top, because they vary so much on the tips of the skis and how much they're curved and how much flare they have when the tips are put together, like you can see there. A bunch of different sizes, but the bindings are pretty universal in size, and so the ski button system seems to work really well, and for us is the more superior system to use. So that's it. I think it's a great system. We enjoy it.